If hair doesn't matter, then why does everybody have an opinion about it?
Slay, laugh, repeat.
I know, scenario. All right, y'all. Welcome to Slay, Laugh, Repeat.
Hey, Slay family, we're here back again with a second one, talking about that hair thing. Matter of fact, we're going to go through some of the things we talked about last week. Shalene, can you talk to us about some of those things that we discussed?
If you guys didn't catch it, go back and watch episode 11. That's where we got into all of our hair trauma, a little bit of hair in the workplace, which we're going to go into more today. We talked about hair identity as a culture. And yeah, that spun off a whole bunch of other side topics, which I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy just as much as today's episode, which pretty much brought on this second one.
When we got started, we realized like there's so much to cover. Like we hadn't even really scratched the surface when it comes to Black women and our hair. That's so much.
Not at all. This could be a whole podcast in itself. So
yeah.
there's an idea for y'all out there who are thinking about starting a podcast. The hair topics that you could go into, it's endless.
So yeah, that brings in today topics about hair, dating, relationships, women's hair in the workplace, and hair economics. Okay, so let's talk about that. Who actually has some stories or some kind of relatable thing with dating and hair?
I got one. No.
Go, Shalene.
No. So, before I was married, I dated around, like I didn't really have a lot of parameters for like my type. I like to keep a little open palette and
Russian, Mexican
for the guys.
Yes.
I dated almost every kind of like
I want to hear the story.
She like that
foreign. I like that foreign, but there's a guy out there. I'm sure he'll recognize this if he hears it. He was a Russian, but he was from the UK, lived in the UK. We were dating for like a short period of time. He came over looking at my baby pictures and he was like, "Look at you in your little nappy." And I was like, "What?"
what diaper?
Excuse
Don't that mean diaper?
Like,
or
it means diaper. Yes, but I didn't think he's talking about diaper because I'm thinking about nappies. Because the only time we hear nappy is when we talking about hair. I know because he was raised in the UK. Yeah, he was raised in the UK.
Okay.
No, but he was a cool guy though. Like he didn't really nothing much came of the hair stuff. I think we might have had a couple conversations about just like my hair natural and whatever, but I don't get the vibe that he had a problem with it. It never was really an issue. My ex, when I was in L.A., I dated a Mexican guy, and he was cool with my hair, too. Like, a lot of people, they loved my fro. That's the one thing, though, too, is it didn't matter what they liked, though. I'm going to do what works for me.
Exactly.
Like, when I would have my hair pressed, that was fine. But when I have it natural, that's a lot of work to maintain that hair when it's out. And you can't just go to sleep on that. You got to tie that up. And he was like, "Oh, I like your hair natural. Like my husband now, too. Everybody loves it natural. You like the way it looks, but you don't know what it feels like to have to maintain that. And now that we have kids and everything, that just, thanks for the opinion, but..."
I was wanting to follow up on, piggyback on what you were saying, Shell, because I have like the whole, like a different experience. I guess I can identify with you as far as like, I feel like other cultures or ethnic groups, from my experience, they tend to appreciate naturally or curly hair, afros, stuff like that more than Black men. My experience with Black men, and I've dated mostly Black men, like I've always gotten like, "Oh, I like it when your hair, like when you wear your hair straight." Or they'll look at pictures of me and they're like, "Why don't you wear your hair like this anymore?" And it's not like, it's never been malicious, never like, but like they'll get those things. So much to the point now when I'm dating somebody new, I preface like our dating period, like, "Hey, I'm probably going to be wearing my hair natural. I don't want to hear if you like straight hair or whatever. I don't want to, if we're vibing, we like each other, I don't want to hear that. Like, it's going to turn me off."
Right.
Yeah, that's a big turn off. Now you think you got a say in this because you seen that I responded the way you wanted me to. I don't.
And even like I don't like in the back of my mind, like, I want to feel like you think I'm beautiful in my natural state. I don't want in the back of my mind, like, oh, he probably thinks I'm cuter if I straighten my hair or something.
Yeah.
Especially if you care about somebody, you want to be, at the end of the day, you got to love yourself and do what you want to do. But, and you know, for the most part, what I've learned over the years is like, you still want to be attractive to your man. So, or your partner, your person. Yeah. I don't know. I just wouldn't want that. I don't want that in the
But
back
this
of
is
my
how
mind,
you met me.
you know.
This is how you met me. Point blank.
Yeah.
Well, but I've met people with straight hair before too. So I've had to have those conversations like, hey, I don't wear my hair like that all the time.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
my hair is my hair though. Just like yours is your
Yeah.
hair.
Oh
You can
yeah.
do
That
whatever you
too.
want.
Like,
Do whatever.
To kind of like keep your opinions to yourself. But black men,
Exactly.
I
They
feel
have
like
opinions.
y'all tune in. Y'all like let us know if black women date black men, if you met more black men that talk about they want straight hair, or and I bet you some of it kind of just depends on your attitude too.
Yeah.
Or even the era, the time in which you were dating these guys and they were saying complimenting your straight hair. There was a time where the straight hair was just that's
true.
what we did. Like in
That
the
is
early
true.
2000s and stuff, I could see them saying like natural, because that wasn't a thing really yet. And if you were natural, you have to be like Erykah Badu. You got to be like, okay, you one of them type or something. But nowadays, I think it's like it's more embraced. So now you may not find a lot of black guys unless they want to be on the hit list saying like, you need to wear your hair
Tag them
straight
below.
all the time.
Tag them below.
Yeah,
so
I
we
don't like
know
when you got them little beady bees in the back. No, Abu, he doesn't really have that much of an opinion about my hair typically. He's like, he's a typical guy. He doesn't think about my hair, and he don't even have hair. When you grow some hair, you can tell me about hair. He bald. So I just feel like he doesn't care about my hair that much, and I like that. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I was really drawn to my husband because he was drawn to me when I was wearing my afro, which I had already got used to people not receiving my afro the right way in Seattle and, bypassing me and going to another chick because they're automatically assuming, okay, black power, I don't got time for this damn self-righteous.
She too strong for me, which is like... But that's what you want.
That's a whole nother topic, like your hair making a statement. Just because I'm wearing afro,
it so does. It totally does.
It actually, that's what attracted him. That's what he saw, and that's what he liked. And I was like, yes, come on.
Yeah. And so I think you're right with the times are changing because kind of like Lisa was saying, back in the early 2000s, people were just like walking past, or whenever I would wear my hair in a wrap. Similar, I guess, to Erykah Badu because my hair wasn't like done. I didn't feel like doing it, and I just, this wrap is pretty. I'm going out, and it's like, Erykah Badu, soul sister, and I'm like, would you leave me alone? Like,
they would say that. I used to get that all the time. You look just like Erykah Badu. When my hair is wrapped up, that's the only really reference.
That's everybody they had to say it.
Yeah, that's what I look like because I'm black and I have a hair scarf on.
Right.
Yeah, like no.
It is. Oh my God.
Like, you know who you look like. No, you know. You know who you look like.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I do look like Lisa.
He's like, no, you know. He's like, don't do that.
He said, stop
Putting it back on me.
I think it's a little bit better now. I think it's
definitely.
a little bit better.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
People have grown to accept us for who we are and accept themselves. Because, if they're black men and they're not feeling the natural hair, it's like, are you feeling you? Like,
are you feeling your daddy?
That could be.
That's the question.
That could also be a key too. Like,
I'm looking at your folks. So, like,
but the thing is that sometimes they don't. Sometimes it is a little bit of like self-hate, but they're never going to say it. Like I've never met a man to be like, you know what, you're right.
I hate myself.
A lot of times, I hate to say it, y'all might come at me, but I would love to debate with y'all. Sometimes it's like the dark brown, like really Afro-centric features. They be like, no.
They don't like that.
Not always. Not always. I know a few like really dark brown people that embrace it fully and whatever, but Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
they're never
You
going to
do see
admit
that
if
quite often.
What you're
I
gonna
know
say?
what you mean.
I have like, I have a story, I guess, like when I was back in the day dating or whatever. Like, it comes with the colorism too. They feel
Yep.
like this light skinned person even should have longer hair or something than the dark skinned person. Like, I literally had guys stop me and be like, "Is that your real hair?" Like in the club type thing. Like, oh my
What
god,
you mixed
like
with.
shocked about it. I'm like,
Why are you asking me that?
that's so weird. It's okay.
That
I have a
dark
good
skin,
texture.
they don't
I have
expect- yeah.
I've seen so many dark brown girls with so much hair. I don't that complexion or whatever you think, because I think maybe light skinned girls are mixed. So they think that like their kid's gonna come out and have those kind of features or something like that. That's what I think sometimes, which is sad.
And
Their
it's the
own self.
programming.
And
They've been taught
it's the
like,
programming.
oh,
Yes.
this is better.
Most definitely.
And this is
Yeah.
harder. Literally, it's harder. But this is, it's internalized, but it's
And
also
it's
programmed.
been going on for hundreds of years, so it's understandable. But it would just be so refreshing. Sorry about my dogs, y'all.
Yeah, no.
It would be so
You can't hear 'em.
refreshing if they just I don't know, if you brought that up and somebody was just like, you know what, you're right, I need to work on that or something. But
Yeah.
It's not
I
your
never
problem.
experienced that. They'd be like,
Yeah, no, for them to actually wake up and admit to the shame. Yeah, that's
To
not
the
gonna
shame.
happen.
I don't know why that's funny.
The shame. That's
You
never
guys
gonna
wanna
happen. Damn
transition?
it! I thought this chair went up.
When you said, is
higher.
that your real hair? It was making me think about the questions you get asked in the workplace that have nothing to do
Yes.
with work. And that's
So,
one of them.
Speaking of, is that your real hair? This just brings up like conversation in the workplace, like getting your hair done, having it straight. Maybe you came and you wore your hair naturally.
Yeah.
And then you finally like get it straightened that one time, and then people start noticing like, oh my gosh, your hair is so nice. Like your hair is only nice when it's like
Yeah,
straight.
when it's straight.
Yeah.
It's only nice when it's straight. Your hair is done when it's straight. And it's like, no, my hair always is done, lady.
Yeah.
Ma'am.
I've gotten a couple of European people specifically that have complimented me when my hair is like in between. Like sometimes I've gone out with like 6 braids or something when I'm in between like washes or something. And they're like, your hair is so cute. Like a lot of older like white
With
women
the Sealy
like, have done
braids?
that. And
You
I'm
mean the
like,
Sealy braids?
the Sealy! I'm
they're like-
offended. I'm like, hold on.
You said I get offended.
Me too, because you know my hair is not
and I'm not
done.
exaggerating.
And it ain't pulled out
I'll have
yet.
6 braids and they'll say that. And I'm like, hold on. But
They're
anyway,
like,
but I know
you
what you're saying.
remind
I'm
me
sorry.
of
But I have done that.
my mammy that I had.
Oh,
for my
yeah,
mom.
Shut
And I
up.
was thinking, I'm like, you think I like look like one on a plantation or
Yes.
something? Like,
They're like, we like
Yeah,
you like
yeah.
that. I like
Then it
it.
And see,
comes to,
sometimes-
can I
so
touch
that-
it? Can I touch it? Can I feel
Oh
it?
my gosh,
And it's
but can I
like,
touch
why
it?
am I now an animal?
I was like, does that need
Yeah,
to be
and that
in the
has some historical
workplace policy? Like, no touching anybody's hair. Don't even ask. Just leave it alone. Like, I kind of want that in there because I had a lady
Yeah.
try to touch my hair so hard, you guys. After I said no, she still was coming for it, and I literally was doing a back bend.
No
Like,
respect.
Back bending to get away from this lady because she could not take no for an answer. We're at work.
That's ridiculous.
You don't need to touch my hair. But I went from
a
like
mess.
the natural style to box braids, and she just couldn't handle it. She wanted to get all up in there. I'm like, girl, get out my office.
Yeah, that's what you meant by you. They couldn't handle it.
They
Because I
couldn't
couldn't
handle
wait
it.
to hear like what is she gonna say? What were they saying to her?
My hair was natural when I got my first corporate job, but there was a legit
Yeah.
conversation before I went, even on the interview, and between me and my husband, like, you can't go out there like this with my big afro. And I was like, I already know. Because you're going to scare people. They're going to be thinking you're in
Yeah.
there trying to be a revolutionary. So I had
Yeah.
to put my weaves in and work them into the natural hair. So I didn't just come in right away like just with my
Right.
natural hair. But girl, when you start switching it up, it's going to be the topic of the conversation at the start of every
Oh my
meeting.
gosh.
Like they're going to want
Yeah.
to talk about your hair. And I just wish
It
it wasn't
almost
like
gives you
that.
anxiety walking in there.
Yes.
I don't even want to talk. Why does it have to
Yes.
be that? Like, just good morning. I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but no.
you just wanna
they'll
be-
like,
come on now.
let me
Let
come
me
touch your hair.
be a thing.
I literally have. I
can
told you guys a couple episodes ago. I think I mentioned how I think I lost a job. I wasn't like officially hired yet. Like I was in like a probation period when they're just like filling you out or something. At least that's what they considered it at this place. But it was an endodontics office, and when I started the job, I had like this flowy, cute hairstyle because I had just did these pictures for like our wedding, our little wedding invitations. So we did a little photo shoot. So I had this cute hairstyle. Shout out to Coach for that hairstyle. Shout out to Coach. It was really cute and he hooked it up. I started the job with that, but then I changed my hair midway and had like these long, I thought it was cute, jumbo box braids.
Yeah, it was.
And that's when I didn't have the job anymore. After that, I had no job. And then it was like there was no the reasoning for it didn't even make sense to me. Like they were like, well, we just feel like it's not a good fit for you. And I'm like, yeah, because like nobody talks to me. And I think they felt like I wasn't catching on to the flow of things. Like there was a lot. There was a lot
because you guys are like
it wasn't. I was not being received the same way. I could instantly feel the way, and I was being myself, the same me that came in the job. It wasn't like I was acting all crazy now, but it just. I don't feel like they were giving me the help that I needed, and they didn't come to me, address me the same way they did when I first started either. But I was learning everything that they were teaching me, but different people would teach you their way of doing something, and this is their way, and then they would contradict each other. And I'd be like, you need to go talk to Lisa, because one of the ladies was Lisa. You need to go talk to Maria, and Maria and Lisa need to have a conversation about how you want this part to be done, because that is not what she just told me.
You're all saying real
That's
names.
a whole other side convo, but I feel like the hair was definitely. I started thinking about it after I got let go. I was like, was it the hair? Changed my hair?
That was the last straw. It was like,
they're like, no, it's too black
we
anyway. It's too black. I knew it.
Yeah.
When I would be applying for jobs, and I guess, I don't know if God willing, I don't know. I don't feel like applying to jobs anytime soon. So as we were talking earlier about being careful with your words, I'm trying to be careful with my words.
Exactly.
I always try to make sure that I stopped like straightening my hair or trying to cover it up or any kind of way, but I would leave it in its natural state. But like just, I don't know, kind of do like some Janelle Monáe little you know.
Right.
Pop a board.
Yeah, that's how I let them into it.
Yeah. I like it so they knew what they were doing. Like I don't have a relaxer. This is my natural hair, but I'm professional.
Yeah, I'm professional. My hair is professional.
My daughter will wear a full afro. She will rock it.
Wears a full afro. I'm like, you better wear that hair out, girl.
Okay. It be looking good.
I'm starting to see little girls wearing locks in like elementary school. My friend's daughter was wearing locks, and that's just so revolutionary to me.
Healthy.
I'm like, better. As a little girl, I love it.
They probably see like Holly, the Little Mermaid.
Oh yeah, representation.
Exactly.
Let me tell you about. I don't care. She might see this one day, but I had to check her. I was at work, and my job is not very diverse. I work with a lot of wealthy, predominantly like white people. But it's a little, I didn't feel like trying to find fancy words, European, Caucasian. I don't call them Caucasian because of the origin of that.
Yeah.
Like, that's not even.
I don't even know what they want to be called. Like, they don't even be telling us.
They don't care.
Do you care?
White people tell us
it don't
what
make
you want to
them
be
no
called.
difference anyway. What they want. Hey, man, let me shut up.
I know. I was like, girl, I think they're going to start caring just because you said that.
Yeah.
They're like, actually.
Actually, call me.
Yeah, call me.
Sorry, okay, what am I talking about? Oh, this little girl. She was talking about the mermaid movie with the recent Haley something?
Holly.
Holly. Yeah.
Bailey.
And if y'all remember in that movie, and it was funny, like, in some of the scenes, I don't know any of the right terms, Shell, you might know the right terms, but I don't know if it's CGI or what. But some of the scenes, like her hair would be straight, and then some of the scenes she would go back to locks. And it was weird. I noticed it too. But my little client lady, young person, what did she say? She was like, it's so stupid that sometimes she would have normal hair and then she would go back to like braids or something like that. I'm like, normal hair?
Is that
normal
so
hair? Normal
Yeah, I had to
hair.
check her on the normal hair. I
No,
was like,
but
what do
the
you mean
fact
by
that
normal
she
hair?
called
Yeah,
it
what do you
normal.
Yeah,
mean?
normal. Yeah,
And
yeah,
I was like,
yeah. I
I
didn't even
literally
realize
asked her,
she
what do you
said
mean
that.
by normal hair? I was like, her hair was, she was like, no, you know what I mean. I was like, no, I
No, I
don't. And,
don't.
I try not to make it like I'm just
Yeah,
arguing
like
with my
tell me
client,
more.
but
Yeah.
but I was like, no, I was like, her hair was normal. I was like, it was, it was weird that it kept going back and forth.
But
But
it
I
was
was like, her
normal
hair
the
was
whole
AI.
time.
normal.
It was a little AI in there. Come on.
Yeah.
But she
Yeah.
needed to learn that. That was a learning opportunity, and I'm so
Yeah.
glad that you
Yeah.
caught that.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to eat during this damn the
Is that-
juices. The juices got in the
That you
throat.
caught on to that,
But that
and
was
then
a
it
good
caught your throat.
opportunity. Yeah, that was a good opportunity to teach someone that, because
Yeah.
that happens a lot. People be like, yeah, and normal hair, or if you
Yeah.
act normal,
Right.
we need to
Yeah.
work into
Like a
our
dress.
Yeah, you have
subconscious.
to. Don't let it slide. Don't let it slide.
Yeah, because shit comes out, and then it's like, oh, now I see how you think this is not normal.
Mhm.
Like when I have my hair natural, it's not
That's
normal.
how they think.
Yeah.
They think they're normal. That
Yeah,
way
yeah,
is normal,
I'm
straight.
normal.
And then this is abnormal. Like, no, honey,
Yeah.
it's all
Yeah.
normal. It's just
Oh,
your
yes.
normal.
Yeah.
So to our audience, tell us if you've ever felt judged for your hair at work. And jot a little story down in the comment section. Please. I just want to hear someone elaborate on
Yes.
some other things that they've had happen to them. That'll be nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And I've been holding back on this, y'all. I actually don't mind my hair being touched.
See,
I feel like I'm like,
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I've with close people, I've like even say you
yeah,
want to
because
feel
I
it
like
because
to,
I want
I
you
like
to
to
know
touch,
that feel this. It's
because you
soft.
like to touch.
Like
So you're
yeah.
a
I like to
toucher
touch people's hair,
who likes to touch. I gotta hear. Look
and
at me
like
leaning in.
when I
Tell
like
me
hair,
more.
it's like so. So partly what E said with close people, and I love to touch people's hair when our hair is like natural and healthy, and it's just awesome. There's so many different textures, and when it's
Yes.
healthy, it'll be all soft and like it's fascinating.
Right.
I'd be wanting to touch it, and
Mhm.
people
It's
we
like
get our different hairstyles. I'm curious, and like it's funny, E, like you said, the closeness. There's a woman I work with I love, and she's actually Jewish, and her hair's a little curly. But I like love her. We have the same birthday. She's
how
like
do
in her
you know
60s, and
she's
she's just so
Jewish?
cool. Like I really
Yeah.
love her.
Yeah.
I
That's
almost
what's
want to say
so
her name, but it's
like,
all good. I really love her. We had the same birthday. I had my
wow.
locks in, and I swear there must have been some kind of training in my job where before I got there, maybe they only do it with like the white people. I don't know, but they do not like they don't comment on new hairstyles.
Good.
And I'm in the Atlanta, Georgia area, just for y'all's knowledge or
They
whatever.
got the hint.
Yeah, they don't comment on our hairstyles. I think somebody must have got cursed out or
Yes.
something must have happened because they don't do
Cause do
nothing.
your
And
work.
my yeah, my homie that I'm telling y'all about, my Jewish homie birthday twin, I had my locks in and I put some like curls in them, and they were cute. They were like, no, I probably
She's
got a
like,
picture.
no, it was cute. It was cute.
Yeah, and she was like, oh, she kept calling them braids, but I don't care. She was like,
Yeah.
she was like, oh, your braids are so pretty, and she like came in to touch, and she was like, oh, and she like folded her hands. I can't show y'all, but she was like, oh, and like walked back, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, and she was like, no, that's okay or whatever. But you could tell she's been told like you don't touch
Yeah,
black women's
yeah.
hair. But that's like my homie, so I didn't really care. I was a little weirded out because locks are a little different texture. They're like firmer or harder than I'm
Yeah.
used to.
Mhm.
I'm just now getting used to it. But other than that, that's my homie, so I didn't mind
That's
him.
your
And she
homie,
wasn't doing it
girl.
like all the animals. She wasn't like, ooh,
Right.
exotic species. She was
Right.
just like she
It's
just
just
was like,
like in general how we would be like,
yeah,
oh, let me see your hair is so
yeah.
pretty.
Right.
But I don't
Right.
know,
Right.
have I ever been the type to touch other people's hair? So that's probably why I notice when the little hand is coming and
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
oh, look at, oh, it's a wig. Oh, I'm
I'm
sorry.
a big hair
I
toucher,
know,
but
like
I
pulled
be
it
thinking
off.
about it.
You be thinking
Yeah.
about it.
I do
don't
because
think
I
about
think
it.
about people if they're wearing a wig or tracks or just because I'm black, like don't mean I need
Yeah.
to go around touching
Yeah,
people's hair.
yeah,
Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
you
just don't
cannot.
like
Yeah, you don't know how
Somebody,
well secured that shit is
Or
in
I don't
there.
know where your fingers been kind of thing either.
Yeah,
You probably
very
were just
true.
scratching
Very
your
true.
ass and now you want to touch my hair.
Gosh.
Bro,
so that's the
no. Like,
caveat.
so,
It's
If I ever
different.
touch your hair,
If
I'm
you
not
know
scratching
the
my butt. I
person,
I know,
promise you.
that's why I
yeah,
said when you know the person,
I'm
but
joking.
just awkward people, just like in the public,
Yes, random
That is
trying to
true.
do
strangers.
that.
This
People
was
do a
a
lot of stuff with their
temper.
nose too. And people like are always in their
Yeah.
nose and just touching
Yes.
and stuff, and I hate
Uh-huh.
it.
Yeah,
So
see, I'm good. And then
Yeah.
it's different if this is the work homie, that's different. None of my work homies tried to touch my hair. This was a
Yeah.
temporary employee, okay? And she
Yeah.
was a little
Mm,
bit of a
mm.
bully, and she actually was like a workplace bully. That's why
Oh,
she didn't get hired.
Oh.
And so she was really forceful and aggressive and like not taking no. She was one of
mm.
those people where you're like, even if I didn't mind somebody touching me, it ain't gonna be you. It ain't gonna be
Right.
you. I
And
don't even
see,
want that
see, that
energy.
makes a difference too.
She
You
was
just
So
found
who's
that you
that
were
again,
trying to
Lisa?
back
You're
up.
talking about we're
Yeah,
trying to
I
touch your
said
hair
no.
earlier.
And then, yeah, that's the person I'm talking about. I said no, and then she was still like, oh, it's happening, kind of thing. And I'm like,
No, that's never acceptable.
and then it
You
got
said,
awkward, and we were staring at each other for a minute because it's super awkward now. Look what you did.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
You guys, have you seen that meme when it was like Diddy looking at the guy and
No,
he was
I
like doing that voice? They were like going back and forth and he was just looking.
Yeah, that's
I
exactly
love
what
it,
happened to us. And I'm like, man, I need a witness up in here, but nobody was around.
That's ridiculous.
See?
That's like harassment
See?
though. I think that's like
She
could
was
be
bad.
That's hair
She was
harassment.
so, or
Yeah.
make a connection with the person so eventually one day you can get up in that hair and like touch it the way you want to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, get
That's
to
what I'm
know
telling my
me.
friend Sarah. I'm gonna when I go back to work. I'm like, Sarah, we're cool. You want to touch my hair?
Yeah, you can touch
Yeah,
my hair.
yeah.
You can ask and touch it. I'll let you. But yeah,
No, but
like
when someone takes the time to get to know you, it's not just like a visit to the little petting zoo. You don't see that animal but once a year, maybe every 2 years you go to the zoo, and now you want to come touch it.
and now you want
Mm-mm.
to touch it out of the blue.
So
Don't do
it's
that.
not, yeah.
Mess around and get sued, and then we get that paper, and then we'll put that paper into the products, Lise.
Right.
Tell us about the
Ooh,
product.
yes. Right.
Yes.
So
Let's
that
talk
is-
about the
segue.
money
I
that
love
we
that
put
segue.
into these products. We try to get a hairstyle and we're spending thousands of dollars
Girl,
to
so much
maintain
money.
this hair.
I myself try to keep the hair budget down, but I'm seeing people spending hundreds of dollars on hair installs and wigs and weaves and you name it. But me, I try to do
Girl,
a lot of
thousands now,
DIY.
isn't it?
Girl, thousands of dollars. So you got to do the
Thousands.
hair. If it's human, that's a couple hundred. And then the install is a couple hundred because
Yeah.
you got to pay the stylist. And then that's not even the products, the bonnets, the edge control, the brushes, and all of that stuff.
It
We
adds
have
up.
that maintains your hair and makes it look, nice, cute, professional, whatever you have it. What I like to do is try to do as much DIY as I can. So I do my girl's hair, I do my own hair, when I got the arm strength. And then that keeps a little bit of the cost down, but it doesn't make it, too much cheaper. So what I'm
Yeah.
wearing today is probably, if I add this up, this gotta be, no, that's 100. Let me see, carry the one. That one is, so this is a $400 hairstyle right here. Yeah.
Yep.
Because I
Yep,
got
easily.
this is human hair. So this is a $400 hairstyle easily.
And
Mm.
how
that's
long
not-
is that lasting?
Oh, I'm
before
finna
a
keep this,
redone?
honey. So
For-
the base locks have been in for at least 10 months.
Yeah.
And then I just
Okay.
added these to make it like more mermaid. But I think I'm
Cute.
gonna rock this style for a while because I invested a lot of money.
Yeah.
Shoot, I'm finna rock this.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Now I can do that. I can put money towards something that's gonna make it last for
Yes.
a while. But I am not about to be changing out a wig 2 weeks after
Girl.
spending like $600. I don't know.
was gonna say
I
a
don't
wig
know.
would be a good investment for $400. You know what kind of wig you could get?
Yeah.
But I don't-
You
A
can
wig,
get
a
good one.
really nice wig,
I
and
like-
that's gonna last. You could take that off before you get into bed, honey. You take that
I
thing.
don't want to
Unless
keep
you're
taking
getting
something
these.
off and putting it back on.
Really?
I want it already
See, I
attached.
don't mind. You
Well,
want it to
yeah,
stay.
I don't mind.
Yeah,
I
don't
I
gotta
do
put on
it,
deodorant. I can put on a wig. I just
Wait, what?
literally
She said if I could put on deodorant,
deodorant or fresh
then you can
panties.
take it.
Then so you walk around. She said, I don't like having to take something off and then put it back on.
But you
I
still
love
have to
that
worry about
convenience
your
of the
under
wigs.
hair.
You do,
and
you do.
taking care of that.
You
Yeah,
saw what
you-
was
I mean,
going on under
it's
this.
locked
You
up.
can
And then with
neglect
the
it.
wig, you do have to wash and maintain your hair underneath.
Yep.
And it is not
You have to wash
recommended
that
to
wig,
leave your
too.
hair in for over 8 weeks. So if you do any install or
See.
you're covering it, Like you need to redo or retwist or do something to maintain
Yeah.
it. Cause I don't know if your
And
hair
take
is
care of
any
that hair
different, but
underneath.
mine will start to lock up after
And
8
this is
weeks
why
anyway.
Lisa, what did you
So,
tell me?
what?
I'm banned. Well, she refuses to braid my hair or put
Why?
any like
Why?
locks in it again because I won't take it out.
She won't take it out. She's
Oh.
like,
Well,
oh,
you
it's
can
in
get your
there.
Because I
locked
was
up.
like, this took us
It don't be
time
locked.
and this was a lot of
No, she's
money.
using the wrong
I
word.
hate taking it out.
These are
And
like
then-
crochet. Say what
No.
it is, because she's up here
They're
acting like
like
it's a lock. It's
crochets.
not a lock. It's like crochet. And
Crochet
she's like, oh, I'm
locks.
never taking it out. It's in there.
No, they look so good. And then the longer I keep it in, the more compliments people be coming like, don't you hate that when it's time for you to take your hair out? And
Oh,
then
I
people
know.
keep telling you like, your hair looks so cute. And you're
Yeah.
like,
Right.
really?
It do be
Really?
looking good when it's old. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, yeah.
It looks more natural. That's probably what they're saying.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you're going to lock
Yeah.
it or you're
They
going to do
love when it's
crochet.
time for it
But you're not
out.
going to turn your crochet into locks no more. Because then it just makes it really hard to take out. And
Yeah,
that's
you're
not,
not
Like, I
supposed to
tried to
turn
do
the
the
you're
last
not
crochets
supposed
into
to do
locks.
that. You're
I
not.
really
You're
tried.
not.
I was
But
like,
get
yeah,
into the
let's
products, you
believe it.
guys. So look, y'all. I got some Black-owned products that I'm sharing. I'm always telling people about. So I love this detangler. This will help your natural hair game. This detangler is for children's. Oh, what is
No
it called?
way.
Okay, let me read
Why
it.
you
It's
shaking
called
your head?
Can we
Breath
use
of
it?
Fresh Air. It doesn't work for everyone, but it is worth giving a try because it's Black-owned. So it doesn't work for Shalene's kids at all,
Unfortunately,
but
we
it
need the
works for my
chemicals.
kids. Breath of Fresh Air, and then this is the co-wash conditioner that they have, but it makes your hair really soft. And I also
Those are cute bottles.
use the Pantene. Now this,
Oh,
I am singing
guys,
praises for this. Get
listen
into
up.
focus. Get into focus. This
I can't.
can
Yeah, I
be
can't. I
it's
said I can't
a
focusing.
focus.
detangler. It
I
won't get
can't
into
see the
focus.
focus because I want to
That
buy
is gonna
this
be the
today
There it
best.
is.
when I leave.
If you can't
Smooth.
find a detangler or you can't find
Smooth.
something
Oh my
that
God.
works for
Smooth
you,
and
that is
sleek.
going to be your best bet.
Okay.
Ooh.
This Pantene Pro V, we are
Where do you
not
get that?
sponsored,
We are
but
not sponsored.
Not yet.
This, I got it from,
not yet.
you could get it from, I went to Target to find this
Where did
big
you
ass
get
bottle.
yours? I guess. Okay.
This
I
one
was
came
gonna
from
say,
Target.
was it
I
Target?
know. We're not supposed to be in
Yeah.
Target, but they had this big one, and I had
And
to
it
go
was on
get it.
sale. I bet.
I had to go get
You
it.
gotta-
Now
sale.
this, I detangle my locks with this. Like I took down locks and redid them. So that's how,
What?
yeah,
Oh, I'm
that's
about
how
to buy
slick.
that today.
Yeah, I went out and got it
It's
as
For
soon
real,
as
for
Shell
real.
told me, and I was like, let me just see. And I was able to detangle the locks. So it loosens up your hair that
That's some
much.
good stuff.
So that's
Yeah, I
some
was
good
about to
stuff
cut
right there.
Zuri's hair. I was about to cut that hair one day. I was like, See, this is what happens when you don't
Oh.
want mommy to do the hair. I put that stuff on there and I was like, ooh, girl. It brushed right through that. I was like, dang. I look at the brush like,
Oh, we need
Sure.
to put for this video, like for our like white, if we have any white subscribers or just
Yeah.
people of other cultures, because they
Yes.
might watch this and be like, "What are they
What are
talking
you
about? Why are
talking
they
about?
cutting
Yes.
somebody's hair?" So, just
True.
for y'all's knowledge, this kind of goes back to our trauma. When you're combing out our hair, you can't just comb it and it's
Can't
gonna
be
go
dry.
smoothly through it.
Don't do
So,
that.
because of that, we
You
find
need some
products like that
moisture.
conditioner that Lisa is mentioning. It helps, like, we wet it and it helps it go through our
Mhm.
curls, go through our coils, so we can comb through it easier. So, just in case y'all are like,
Yes.
"What the hell y'all talking about?" Like,
Never
just, you don't wake
ever
up with
comb black hair dry with no water,
Right.
no oil, no detangler. Like
Right.
you are gonna make hair trauma.
If you
That
hear,
whole
Mhm.
yeah, it's breaking.
you're doing it very
It's
if
wrong.
there are any sound
Very wrong.
effects, if there are
Yeah.
any sound
If you
effects,
hear that, it's breaking. If you
Yep.
hear those pops,
snap, crackle, and popping.
it's breaking. So your
And
hair
that's
is
you,
Part
gonna.
of the reason
What
for
was
any
it?
of our
get you a
viewers
good
that
little spray bottle, hit them curls up,
Not you
and
really spraying
start.
it.
Yeah.
I know, right?
It's kind of dry.
It's
Like,
a
is
little
that
dry.
No, I like this spray bottle because it kind of has a like
That
Oh
misty,
yeah.
extra,
the mist,
yeah, and it's not like all that water.
that
So it
direct
kind
spray.
of
Drenched out.
So for anybody that's like watching that has straighter texture of hair, that's why we
Yeah.
choose to spend so
Yeah.
much money, because we gotta put some love and some TLC and some time and
Yes.
commitment into our hair. So that's lots of times why we spend the $400 on treatments or whatever,
Yes.
because it's a lot. We got
It's a
lives,
lot.
we got businesses, we got families, we got whatever. And so for
Yeah.
us to look good, or for us to maintain our hair the way we want to, I should say,
Yes.
it
Yeah.
takes a lot of time and commitment. So that's why we do this. Just
Absolutely.
FYI, I don't want
And
nobody watching like, what the hell?
y'all could
Like,
let
yeah.
me know. Maybe we just, I don't know, but I feel like we didn't have detanglers on this level or conditioners on this
Oh
level
my
when we
gosh,
were younger.
Lisa.
Because am I
No, we
tripping?
didn't.
No,
I
we
don't
did
think
not.
I'm tripping.
Mm-mm.
Because I couldn't
No.
imagine that my parents wouldn't get it if it was out there. So I feel like
Right.
these are
Right.
new.
But
That's where they
did.
got a relaxer. That's what they got.
Oh,
later.
But they
yeah,
did have, y'all know that, like Jerry, like we used to call Jerry
Jerry
curl
curl.
juice.
yeah, yeah.
But that
The
stuff like
activator.
detangles my hair really well. But like I
Mm.
think we didn't know. We didn't have social media and
Was
Yeah,
it
they're
the
like, oh,
gel?
this is for this. It's the
Stay
activator.
soft fro. Stay soft fro. Y'all remember
Mm,
that? It was a brown and
Was it a
cream.
spray?
I feel like I remember the label.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
That detangles my hair like a mug. And it gets
See?
really greasy and oily, but it would
Talking
help
about the
it.
one that's a white
Yeah, to
bottle with a
comb it
blue
out.
pump.
No,
The blue
no.
pump.
I know what you're talking
But that one
about.
I think works too. Yeah, I think that one is. Those are our best
We
like
had the
detangles
gel.
going on.
And then speaking of gel,
Y'all,
so
when you
this
see
is
this,
the
when you see
braiding
this bottle, you
gel
can like, yeah.
that we use in my house. And this one, it skins well. Like
Ooh.
it doesn't have a lot of toxins in it. It doesn't have
Yeah.
alcohol, no wax, no grease, and it holds really well. No flaking.
Mm.
And this is a good product.
So that's for braiding?
Yeah, they make a braiding gel and they make a locking gel, but honestly, I feel like they're both the
Oh,
same
I see
thing.
it.
Like they do the same thing.
What about a regular gel for
What you
your
mean?
natural curls? Do they have something like that?
Oh, that
That's
one
not
I
hard or too
used
soft?
up. So there's
Oh, they
one
got
by
one?
MICHE. This company doesn't, but there's a woman I think she's
Oh.
in Maryland. It's called MICHE Beauty. And she makes a gel that you need a little bit of and you put a little water. And that's what people use for their wash and goes. Like her. Oh man, this gel is so good, you guys. And I used all of it, so I don't have a container,
Now,
but I
is
want to.
this is
I'll
a black
find the
owner? You
image.
said the company
Yeah,
is
this is a
MICHE?
black owned one, MICHE Beauty, and her hair gel does exactly what she says it does. So a lot of people come into her shop, they're like, "Oh my gosh, I don't
Really?
like my curl pattern. I can't do the wash and go."
Oh my
And
God,
she puts
yes,
the
please.
little gel in
Yes.
there, and then their hair comes out, and it's all curly, looking like, I want to say some mixed girl hair, but looking like defined. I'll say defined. Curls are all defined and
Yes.
shining, and then they're like shaking it around. And they love it. And so that's what attracted me to her product.
Wow.
And I tried it. I was like, this ain't going. Here I go again. Because I don't know if your bathroom cabinet looked like mine, but
Yeah.
it was like
Oh,
a
Right.
Sally's
I
up
don't
under
want
there.
hella products.
You
I want to
guys,
stick to the same thing. I want to
we
find
need to
whatever I
we need to
need, and
put
that's what I want.
a poll. Who has the
The most
products under their sink right now? I guarantee you, I will
think I'm getting
win.
rid of a lot.
I
You
got
you
rid of
think
a
you
lot.
are? You think
I
you are?
got
I
rid
need
of a
you to
No,
lot.
I
go and
don't.
count
Look,
that
I was
number.
like, this is all
Count
I
that number
have.
and
This
let's
is
Supplies.
it.
I have a lot of supplies of things. So I might have a lot of rubber bands, a lot of combs, and
Oh,
brushes.
okay.
I
We
You
don't
talking
got
about
really
the
have a
product,
lot of.
B, like the
the
Yeah.
stuff you
utensils.
apply
Yeah,
on
yeah,
there.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
don't have a lot of products anymore. I got rid of a lot of things because I'm trying to
You
stick
got
So
to
either
the
to.
things.
find
good.
you gotta find that what works for your hair and just like
Yeah,
stick with
That
it.
one thing,
exactly.
and that's what my stuff. And then I don't be want to throw it away because I'm like, damn, it's so expensive. So when
Because you spend all that
people,
money, but give it away.
it's like hundreds of dollars under my sink. But when
But
people
get rid
come
of
and they're
it. If
like,
it
ooh,
doesn't
this is
work,
nice. Yeah, I
get rid
give it
of it
away.
because it
Yeah.
doesn't even, or give it away. So the Shea Beauty, the Shea whatever, that product doesn't do anything on my hair. It just sits on top and it gets
Mm.
white. But on
Mm.
our sister's hair, our older sister's hair, her hair works with it. So I gave that to her and she gave me the other
So
product that works on
interesting.
my hair. But if there's a lot of times with black hair, you can have 2-3 different textures in your house. And so it does accumulate products for each
Yeah.
person. Like
Yes.
my older
Yeah.
daughter has totally different products for her hair under the cabinet than,
That's what we're
my
dealing
middle
with.
child and me. So it did make it look like a damn Sally's under there. But this is
Yeah.
the edge
Mhm.
control that works on my hair, all of our hair. I don't know if it works for everyone else, but it's black. It doesn't get all white. and
Yep.
crazy, and it holds really well, and you don't even have to like get under the dryer with that thing. And so I really like this one.
Yeah, I finally found one that works, but I for like years I was under the impression that like no gels or nothing would hold down my
Same.
edges. I just thought my hair, like I was like, it just don't work. Like it's not
Like
going
Yeah,
I'm
on
me
my
too.
Nigerian. Like I
Me
guess
too.
hair.
edge control is racist.
Yep.
Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which
It's
one
hella
did you
racist.
find? Which one did you
Yeah.
find?
Oh shoot.
Because if you
Aisha, put
so
us
if you have
on.
if your edges are resistant, like I need to know the edge controls that you're using. And my edges are resistant. They don't
Yeah.
care nothing about your edge control. And this is the one that works on mine.
This episode is just so we can find that edge control.
Oh
I
my
know.
God. No, you guys, I was just going to tell you, I'm going to find this video
found the
of
edge
this
control.
girl talking about her edge control. She was literally sticking things on her wall as
With
like
the
this
edge-
is the
Oh, I'm
judgment. Yeah.
scared,
And I was like,
actually.
but who wants that edge of control?
Yeah.
Because is your hair gonna stay
That
attached?
sounded like
see
the
y'all gonna
Gorilla
see it.
Glue girl.
That-
This one works for me.
Nobody gonna listen to
Oh,
her.
we
see,
should we
that
need to
one
put
was
that
good.
video on there.
Aisha, I will
Oh.
smack you down.
I
She
use
is
that too.
not
I use
Nigerian.
that too.
Why are you
Girl,
gonna smack me?
girl,
I
get that
use
picture out of
that.
here.
That
I ain't
works for
posting
me.
that thing.
It
See,
doesn't
because
work
you
for
and
you,
Aisha
Shell?
both got this. Maybe the Nigerian hair is actually more manageable.
Oh.
Like, no, that is not do anything. That is better.
Interesting.
No, I
That
think they
is
have
better.
different.
Like-
I think they have different ones, like the
I
pink
thought it was
one, the
this.
whatever.
That's not the,
I
I thought
thought
it was
that-
this.
Hold that.
What about this? Sorry,
It's going in and
Yeah,
out of
this is fun.
focus. I hate it.
that shit is expensive though, ain't it?
This one?
Which one?
No, it wasn't.
That one
This
is that one's
expensive.
$5.99. I swear.
This one is
I can't see it.
expensive, and it don't do nothing to mine.
I can't see.
Yeah,
that
that's the
one.
one that I told her to buy.
Dang, it's
This
all
is what
clear.
I'm
And then I re-
using on my.
Then I realized when I used it on a wig. That's why it was slick.
Girl,
I was like,
I
oh,
want my
girl,
money
you need to go
back from
get this.
you. Give
Right,
my
you
money
owe her
back.
some money, Shell.
You
I
owe
do.
me
Some money.
$17.
Talking about some freaking wig.
This one
Give
is
it to me.
expensive, and I should have known. I'm about to
Look,
ship this
Alicia
to
said,
you.
send it to me.
I'm about to. Cause
Yeah,
look,
Alicia,
it got
you pay
one
her
little
the
swipe.
17.
Cause I only needed one little swipe to know this shit don't work.
No.
I was like,
yeah.
damn it.
No,
I think it'll
no.
work for me.
It
When
will.
Star
It
put
look
that
like,
on my hair,
it
Hey,
look like it'll
Star.
work for you.
when Star put that on my hair, she took a glob and she laid it down, but then it was the wig hair. So
Yes, girl. Why
I
you
don't
didn't?
know.
I
You
should
might have
have
used
asked.
a lot. Yeah.
I should have
Yeah,
asked.
you asked her.
Was this on your
No,
natural hair?
No, I shouldn't have been being a dumbass.
Oh my God.
Totally
She straight
forgot.
up suggested that to me.
She
So
was
this
like,
works
this
on
shit
my
works so well, and it wasn't
I
even
Dude, that
no
hair
shit.
did not budge, you guys, all night.
I don't know
It
why my
stayed
hair
like-
does not budge. I wanted to like stay in place, but when you were who was describing the
we don't
the
want
sticking
the
stuff to the
glow,
wall,
the
that's
gorilla.
scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
That,
We should
that
that
scared me
y'all
out of my
heard
hair
that
after
story. I'll be being up like the gorilla glue girl, the
Yeah.
one that had to go to the. Did you go to the hospital?
During the pandemic, girl, not
Yeah.
one hospital, several. No one could get that
Yes,
glue out of her
they-
hair. And then finally, like,
That
I
black
want to say
guy?
it was a Nigerian doctor
black-
or African doctor.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
give me
yeah.
the lying. But he's
Oh,
the one who
yeah.
spent time getting that out of her hair.
Yeah.
And I'm so
I don't
thankful
think her
for
hair
him.
can grow any after that, like that. Probably
Word?
it probably grows slowly.
No.
I don't
What did
know.
you say?
She
Let me
said
get
it
my
can't
phone.
grow
Yeah,
no more.
allegedly,
Allegedly.
she was like,
I
allegedly
said, I
she
don't think
bald
her
to
hair
this
can
day.
grow back after that.
She
No, I
said-
read an article and it was starting to like heal and recover and stuff. Like,
Good.
I think it was starting to grow again. I'm assuming the Nigerian, or I don't know why I'm saying Nigerian. The
I
doctor.
swear he was
was.
not. I don't think he was
I
like
look,
I
American
think
black.
so.
I wanna say
But with
he
the
was.
doctor like finally loosened it up, but she had to cut some off, a lot of it off.
Yeah.
But I think it
Mhm.
started
Yeah.
to heal, and she was talking about how
That
she
was
learned her
so
lesson and
sad.
didn't do it again.
That's so
Yeah.
Oh my
scary.
gosh. But it was the pandemonium time. So I think she was in a clutch and she tried to
That's
like
crazy clutches.
make a way out of no way. And then girl.
See, but
I
that
was
even,
crying,
just
laughing until I saw how serious it was, but she
She was
had me
like,
crying because she
know.
was like,
It
"It
don't
won't
move."
move. It won't move." And I
See,
was
but that's the
rolling.
She
thing
was
though,
trying
that to
everything.
kind of bring it back to like a deeper thing. Like, what and why? Why did she need
Why?
her hair that damn slick down?
Right.
Like what? Like what
It was
about
so
Cause
like
scary.
our
yeah, what were you
like
doing?
Yeah, there's been plenty
was
of times
4K.
where I've worn my natural hair and I have it in a ponytail and it's not as slick as I want.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
oh well, I ain't gonna be putting no damn glue on it. And it's
You know,
yeah.
I know, right, Aisha? Like, but there was a time where, you know, me and Alicia, we battled the slick downs and stuff. We were really desperate to have like not even a single hair. Like in your high school days, when that was cute to have like
Yeah.
a updo and then the
Yeah.
swoop in the front.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
like that was
Ooh, that
key.
swoop in the
You
front was
need
my
to have
jam.
it.
That was my jam. Yeah, I needed it because I
Yeah.
feel like
Well,
I need
Aisha
a little
literally
swoop.
could use jam. She could use something like jam
Oh no,
probably
I
to put
couldn't.
on
Jam
hers.
didn't hold my hair down. It
Jam
would do it for
didn't?
like 30
How
minutes.
that little edge stuff be working for you then? That's the
I
same thing as
know. I
jam.
don't
I
even
don't know.
believe edge control
I
works on your hair.
I have
I need
some
to
under
see
my
it.
cabinet
I
that
don't
it
believe
doesn't
you.
work on anybody. It is like
Wait, at least you don't believe which one.
I don't
What you
believe
talking
the
about?
edge control works on your hair.
it
I don't
doesn't.
believe it. I
That I
gotta
showed,
see
that
it.
I just
What,
showed
the
you.
Yeah.
one?
I got a
Yeah.
little thing. I'll bring it with me.
Believe it. I believe it
Bring
works.
I'll
it.
bring it on the trip.
Bring it. I
Yeah,
want
I
to
will.
see.
I got a
Bring
little
it.
And then
travel
I'm gonna
size.
bring
I was
mine,
working.
and we gonna see. No, we're like making the edge
I
control
believe you. I
battle.
don't know.
Battle of the edge
And
control.
audience out there, you bring it too. I know I said this already, but bring
Please
it.
let me know.
Show
I
us
wanna
the
know.
one
Please.
that works. So
Yeah.
we can use it. No, we want to know.
Yes.
Yeah, no, Gorilla Glue Girl, we hope you're okay too.
I know.
Yeah.
And how you doing? Hope everything's
How you
fine.
rocking your hair now, girl?
I think she been updated. I think she's like really
Oh,
popular.
really?
Yeah,
Let's see.
yeah. She better.
I think she got the blue check now. You know,
Oh,
the
do
blue
she?
check
Oh,
on
shit.
Instagram. Like,
She
yeah.
deserves the blue
Oh.
check.
She's
Before
very
we go,
popular
so
now.
I want to tell you guys some people you can follow if you're like, oh man, I don't know wigs. Am I wig ready? Like you can be
YouTube
wig
is the
ready
best
if you
friend.
follow at Mary Kay Bella. She does great tutorials. She's always trying if the Amazon wigs actually work, and she's super funny.
Big Chad, y'all, this look like a whole helmet for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm not finna sit up here and keep doing this.
I love her. And then
I
at
love it.
the Chic Natural, I'll send you these tags.
Oh,
so
yeah,
you
that's
can
my
enter in there.
girl. Me and
She-
Aisha.
Yes, so she does really cute natural styles and hair tutorials for you if you're struggling. And then at Miss Naturally, oh wow, like she does an amazing job reviewing wigs, and I think she has a lot of Amazon connections too with some of these wig shops. Unless she don't know it, but they use her photos a lot on some of these wig shops. So I hope she know it. I hope she's getting her money because I see her face like everywhere.
They be
But she does
stealing.
They
really
do
good. I
that.
know. She does really good wig tutorials and she'll let you know, and she shows you how to style them and everything. Those
Oh,
are
that's
three of the
fun.
big ones that I follow that make me really confident with my wig game.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
and then the
Thank
splurge.
you.
So I have to say one more thing. I know.
3. No, I'm
Hair
joking.
care. I know, she like cut. Hair care is like my jam, you guys. But there's something that happens with natural hair when you don't do a lot of moisture retention and your hair gets coily at the ends, and then it starts to curl up on itself, and it does these little tiny knots, which we call fairy knots. Now, if you want to avoid that, of course, get your moisture game up. But if you need like a fast track to help you out, I suggest a keratin treatment. And they are pricey. This is like a splurge moment when it comes to hair economics. I didn't even say the price of all this stuff, but you got to have your hair budget up to do natural hair care. I don't want to scare anyone away, but the keratin treatment itself, what, getting your
It
budget up?
depends on.
I don't think you have to. So just
I think-
as you're talking about not hearing it, like, and the only thing I'm saying is it just depends on what you're going for.
Yes,
like, there
it
are
depends
some
on the
like,
look. But if you
natural,
like-
I think I tapped into this because you can use
Yeah,
coconut
there's
oil
some-
and olive oil.
You can
and-
keep it down, or
Yeah,
it
we
can.
should do
So it
that.
does vary. You're right. Thanks for pointing that out. It can vary because it depends on what you do. But like for moisture,
Yeah.
this is aloe vera juice and water. You know,
Alicia,
and that
who you
can't. That's
praying
not gonna
to?
run you a lot. I know that's not gonna
Yeah.
run you a lot, and you could do that and avoid buying like a bunch of detanglers and
Yeah.
stuff. So there's natural products, and like I use this for everything, let alone also my shampoo. This is one product that is like a all-purpose use. So there's ways that you can keep it low, but it can tick up there and get expensive. And if you're having trouble with fairy knots and tangling at the end, I do say, invest in a keratin treatment, which could run you anywhere from $275 to like $450 depending on where you go. But it loosens the curl so that you can actually detangle your hair with, with ease, a little more ease, and you don't
So
need
is
as many
that's
products.
different than a perm? That's sounding like a
Oh yeah, it's not a
texturizer
perm.
almost.
It's not a perm, and it's not a texturizer. It's like a protein treat. Not like, it is a protein that they put on your hair that helps it
Oh, okay.
retain moisture and just be a little stronger. So yeah, that is a significant investment. But like Aisha said, there's some people that don't even put oil in their natural hair. They're like, I got oil on my scalp, and they just make sure it works down. So the economics of it really depends on you. So if you feel like, oh, I need to invest in products that help make it a little easier, go for it. But there are some people you could just use olive oil out the kitchen, some water, and you can get by with that. Go ahead.
I seen a video of a woman grinding up some flaxseed, like some from the store. She bought some flaxseed and ground them up or whatever. But I think at least like you just said, it might take a little bit more time to figure out some natural products that you got in your kitchen or something.
Yeah, and what works for you. So I know that flaxseed will make a gel. It'll make like Eco Sour gel. So you can go 100% natural, like olive oil for oil and moisture, and flaxseed for gel, coconut oil.
Rosemary.
You can do that.
I see people brewing some rosemary in their pots and stuff.
Or you could just buy this oil. So look, I might just buy the oil. It has coconut oil, olive oil, it has rosemary, it has all the eucalyptus, and this is a really good one.
You can know exactly where it's coming from when you manifest that garden that you want, and then hook it up.
She's making her homemade products from the garden. I'm not there yet.
She said,
so I will be in the hair store. Go for it. I'll buy it from you. I promise I will.
Yeah, I'll buy your products. I'll buy it.
Damn,
I want to tell you guys about this time. I tried to do a natural remedy on my hair. That was not for my hair. It was not for like black hair. The lady said on this, it was like on Oprah. She had a lady on there like, another good product that's natural, great for conditioning hair is banana. And you can already tell what kind of lady this was. She was like, banana. And I took banana and I smashed it up. She said it works really well.
Oh my gosh.
Put the banana in my hair and rinsed it out, you guys.
Look at you.
I couldn't get that banana out of my hair for like weeks, maybe 2 weeks. I was still going, because when it dried, those little stringy things that are in the banana, those things broke up and they were everywhere. It was like gray snow. Like, it was like terrible. And my hair was natural. When I washed it out, I'm like, okay, I think I got it. No, I didn't get it. I couldn't even really blow dry the hair because it was bits. I went back to the water and was back to this, and I pretty much damaged my hair trying to do this natural hair shit.
Wash it so much.
Never again.
I hope
Never again. So all this egg and mayo. Don't be careful what food products you're putting up in your hair. I don't know why I didn't.
I did something similar with eggshell. I think eggshell. I was saying your name.
Yeah, I got you.
Anyway, but I did something with eggshells.
That was a good one.
What did you do?
Just trying to condition my hair, but I think something happened. Did I put heat on it, and so it started
cooking?
It
started cooking and started scrambling up them dams.
Why did I even think?
That's how I felt about the banana.
Yeah.
She sat under a dryer. She was like,
I don't know. And
she had a whole scrambled egg on the top of her head.
But mine didn't take as long to get out. It took like maybe.
She had a whole Denny's breakfast.
I don't know. Basically, people was like, my roommate came in, they was like, let's cook an egg.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because I remember the egg one too. I remember they were saying egg was good. I was like, no more food.
He's like, never again.
No more food.
Olive oil will mess you up. If you ever need some hair oil, olive oil
olive oil. I haven't seen that not work on people's hair. Everyone's hair doesn't take coconut oil, but olive oil tends to be okay.
Remember, it has to be a carrier oil, right, Lee, for it to like actually penetrate. And olive oil is Isn't
It's
that
a
one of those carrier
or
oils
yeah,
like
it is.
grapeseed and
So you can
yeah,
mix it with
yeah.
things like almond oil. You can mix, you can
Yeah.
mix it with a lot of jojoba oil. Or what do some people be like? Jojoba?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jojoba.
jojoba. Yeah,
So-
for
That's
some of
probably
you
me.
it's jojoba. For some of you it's
or
jojoba.
yeah, however you comfortable saying
But
it.
either way, the
Yeah, it'll
carrier
get the
oils are
job
better
done.
oils for your natural hair.
Yeah. I'm curious though. I got
Mhm.
questions for y'all. So I want to know what's your favorite black-owned hair care products or your hair brand? Because I named a couple, MICHE Beauty and then Breath of Fresh Air. I keep saying air. Breath of Fresh Hair.
Yeah.
But I want to know.
Their little pun.
Yeah, but I want to know if you guys have some really cool black-owned hair products that we can try or brands that we need to be
Yeah.
geared to. One thing I love about my hair, I gotta pick one, is the
I know.
versatility. The versatility of my
that's
hair.
good.
I love that. It could do anything.
Yes.
Yes.
How about y'all?
Yeah.
One thing I love about my hair is the texture of my new growth and my the curls that are closest to the scalp. I could touch that all day. I could just have my hands up there all day, never take them
It is
down.
like
That's my
therapeutic.
comfort zone. That's my comfort
Yeah.
zone. Oh my
Y'all's
goodness, love
ADHD
it.
is showing.
Oh, is
Yeah,
that what it
yeah.
is? Because I can
Yeah.
do that all day
That's
too.
how we
Like I love
stem.
when
That's how we
Yeah.
stem.
Oh crap!
Just
That's so
like
funny. I never knew. I've been
Yeah, I
doing
love
that since a
that.
little girl too. That's
Yeah,
so funny.
yeah.
One thing I love about my hair is our growth together. We
You
went
better
through
preach.
so many things. We've
Oh.
tried so many different products. We've did so many different styles. We learned to love who we are and what we have. That's
Yeah,
what I
what you
love.
have, what you came with, and not trying to change
Exactly.
it up.
It's
I love
beautiful. I
Yeah, it
think
is.
what I love about my hair is the uniqueness. You're not gonna. So, a real quick story. When I decided to go natural, I was in church and I was looking around at my church, and it was predominantly African American church, and everybody had their
Mhm.
hair relaxed, or probably I don't know, maybe some of them was like pressed or straightened, but everybody, all the black women had relaxed hair, and I was looking. And like our hair color was the same, like a dark brown or whatever. And I was like, all of our hair looks the same. I was like, I don't like that. And so I decided to do my big chop shortly after. And like I said in the last one, Lisa had
Yes.
already did the big chop like a year or so
Yes.
prior, and I was just admiring
Chop
Lisa's
it.
hair. I
Yes.
did the big chop and it was I was just so happy about it. And it was so soft, like you said, Shell, and I just love I was
Yes.
touching it
So
all the
soft.
time. But yeah, it just didn't look like anybody else's. Like no matter
Mhm.
yeah, and I just like that. I like unique or whatever. And
Yeah.
even with my locks now, I like that my locks can't and really just won't look like anybody else's.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they're fly
I like
too.
that.
Exactly.
Super
I
Love
like
that.
it. I
Love
like
that.
fly.
So love your hair, love yourself.
Love
Love your
hair.
hair. What kind of advice would you have for our young black little girls growing up with, learning to love their hair?
I would advise you all to, there was I don't know where it came from or whatever, but it was on social media and I started reposting this everywhere. And I really just, it was kind of like a mantra for me. But you know how typically good hair is relating to European hair, but it was the mantra that I was kind of adapting for myself was I got that good hair. I got good hair. I got African in me or something like that. But it really just stuck. Like it just helped me like continually reprogram myself and reprogram my thinking as far as like what's good hair and just I got good hair. I got that African in me instead of I got that Indian or whatever. You've been programmed. to
Yeah,
believe.
yeah. Yep.
True. I like that.
True.
I would
Me
say
too.
get
Yeah.
in there. Like get familiar with your hair, do your own hair, try different styles, get your hands up in there and get to know your hair so that you have more control over your styles
Yeah.
and then you feel more capable of doing your hair. Let's say your hairstylist move. You don't have to be like, who's gonna do my hair? Get to know your hair is getting to know you as well
Yes.
and loving you. So get
Exactly.
up in
That's
there.
good.
Yeah.
That's my advice.
Yeah.
If you need help,
Yes.
YouTube and TikTok, Go Google these things. Like, try new things for yourself.
Yes.
There's somebody out there that has a lot of knowledge and try things.
been
That's
there
where I
and done
learned a
that.
lot of
Me too.
things. And that's
that
how I
helped
was
me.
like, oh, shoot, we can actually
That's
do a
where-
lot of things
yeah.
with our hair.
We started with
Go ahead,
the
lady. Go ahead,
natural
Shell, sorry.
what's the Chic Natural. That's when I found her site was on
Yes,
YouTube,
on
like trying to learn
YouTube
how to do my
University.
natural hair. She had a great video, basically how to dry your hair without heat and the
Yes.
stretching technique she used so she could just style it. But I think she still had like a little bit Aisha and Elisha hair tight, even though she was the
I
most
was just like,
natural that I
what?
found on there. She has
She's
a
still
Back
doing
in
the
my head.
judging thing.
I know.
Still
I'm
doing the
type
judging
biased.
thing.
I am a little type biased. You got to be realistic with yourself. That's what I would also recommend, girls.
Oh.
Be realistic. Wake up. That edge control Aisha had is not working on your hair. No,
Yes, it is.
you gotta
I have
be.
Nigerian hair. Ain't nothing tougher than
If
Nigerian
you're
hair.
using it,
Like
it
the
doesn't work.
famous
If you have my
philosopher Lil
4C.
Wayne said, ain't nothing tougher than Nigerian hair, and I got
That's all
Nigerian
like,
hair.
I want to
Yeah.
see this edge control.
Yeah.
I need
Can't
to
nothing
see it.
hold me down. That's what the hair be like. Can't nothing hold me down.
Anyways, I
Yeah.
just recap. So I don't want you guys to judge yourself and your hair and the things you don't like about it. Learn the things that you love about your hair.
Oh, that's good.
I like that.
Good.
Learn the things
Okay.
you love and not the things you hate. That's
Yeah, I love
beautiful.
When you put it
I
like that.
it.
Learn the things you love
It's
about
like
your
it's the
hair.
way you put it. It's the way.
So I want my S.L.A.E family subscribe for real conversation that heal and make you laugh.
That's good.
Okay.
All right, wrap.
All right, guys.
Ooh, it's right at 5:30. Okay, bye.
It's the wrap. Bye. I want to do that.
I want to see what this looks like.
You're just trying to make it go overtime. All right. I'll see you guys.
We get really competitive when we play anything.
Like, we know what's going on.
Hey.